Hey guys, it's me Saran back with another video. This video is gonna be about this Kendrick Lamar stuff that's going on. The whole internet has gone fucking insane over this Kendrick Lamar stuff because Kendrick Lamar, I want to say last week, he officially confirmed that him and his girlfriend Whitney Alford, are getting married. They're engaged. They're officially engaged. She confirmed it. So a lot of people are like, oh, Kendrick Lamar was seeing somebody. Oh, I didn't know Kendrick Lamar was seeing anybody, let alone had a girlfriend, let alone had a fiance, and this and that. And the whole internet is up in arms because of how she looks, basically. I knew about Kendrick Lamar's girlfriend / fiance. It's funny because BuzzFeed actually did a whole article about this girl 6 months ago, or maybe even longer than that. BuzzFeed pretty much put them on blast. The article was titled, I'll link it for you guys, but the article was titled, do you know about Kendrick Lamar's secret girlfriend, Whitney Alford? It had her name, pictures, all kind of stuff. So I had been known about this girl, so I wasn't, shocked and appalled and outraged or anything like that. But people are losing their shit. People are really losing their shit over this. The general consensus seems to be that, okay, you have two camps right now, it seems. You have the camp of people that feel personally offended by the way that she looks. Because the way that she looks is she's light skinned. And I would say that she's racially ambiguous. That seems to be part of the kerfuffle. Some people say she doesn't look racially ambiguous. Some people say she does look racially ambiguous. Some people say she just looks like a light-skinned black girl. Apparently her father is black and her mother is biracial, mixed white and black. I have seen pictures of her parents. They look like niggas to me. And I have seen multiple pictures of her. I think that personally, the way she tumbled out of the gene pool, as I like to say, I feel like she looks racially ambiguous. Just like Logic, who has a black parent and a white parent and tumbled out of the racial gene pool looking white. Not all mixed race or biracial or whatever you want to call it, kids come out looking the same. And there's a whole lot of I feel like false equivalencies being made, and I plan on making a video on false equivalencies because people love to make a false fucking equivalency. White people be like, oh, you called me mayonnaise and that is the equivalent to 400 years of slavery and you're being racist against me. No, that's a false equivalency, okay? The leverage is not the same on both sides. If a baby fucking smacks you and you punch the baby in the face and then you say, oh, well, it was because the baby smacked me, that's a false equivalency. And I see a lot of people saying oh, well, Whitney Alford has the same racial makeup as Monica because the singer Monica also has one black parent and one biracial parent. Oh, does that mean that Monica is racially ambiguous? No, because we're not talking about genetic makeup. Don't be dumb. Don't be willfully ignorant. Don't be obtuse, okay? We're not talking about genetic makeup. Just like when we talk about passing and privilege, white skin privilege, white passing privilege, we are not talking about genetic makeup. Because just like I said in my video on white privilege and on white passing privilege, you have someone like J. Cole that will have the exact same genetic makeup as someone like Logic, but one gets passing privilege and one doesn't. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about appearances, not genetic makeup. Monica does not have the same type of racially ambiguous appearance as a chick like Whitney Alford. Does that mean that Whitney is not black and Monica is somehow more black? No, they have the same genetic makeup. I'm just talking about appearances, and I wish people would stop making these false equivalencies. And then you have the light-skinned people that are crying about, oh, I'm light-skinned, does that mean I'm not black? Shut up. No one's trying to say you're not black just because you're light-skinned, okay? And also appearances, because that is what we're talking about, not genetic makeup. Appearances and racial ambiguity and ethnicity are also about more than skin color. Just because Whitney Alford, sticking with her as the example, just because Whitney Alford has light skin or light brown skin doesn't mean she does or doesn't look black. I personally don't. I think she looks racially ambiguous, but I don't think it has anything to do with her skin color. I think it's just because of her facial features. The way her facial features look to me looks more like a Middle Easterner or a non-black Hispanic than a black girl. That's just the way her facial features look to me. She looks like a Kardashian to me. Like, I have some pictures here. Like, she looks like a Kardashian to me. I'll show you. I have some pictures that I saved. Like, okay, this is Kim. That's Kim. That's Whitney. Let me zoom it in close. Like, come on. Like, I know it was blurry because it's a cell phone picture, but they're not that far off, right? They're not that far off. The way her facial features look, to me, looks more racially ambiguous than black. The same with Rashida Jones. You have Rashida Jones and you have Kidada Jones. Same parents. Same genetic and ethnic makeup. One came out looking one way, one came out looking the other way. No one would say that Kidada is more black and Rashida is less black. They have the same fucking parents. They're clearly, they have the same ethnicity and they are of the same race. However, talking about appearances, even though Rashida is ethnic, as she likes to say, she kind of has an olive skin popping off, She just got different facial features than Kidada, Like, that's it. That's it. I have tons of light-skinned black friends that do not look like fucking Whitney Alford. Are they light-skinned? Yes. I got friends that are fucking pale. I have cousins that are pale as hell with green eyes and blonde hair. But do they look racially and ethnically ambiguous? No, they still look black. They don't look mixed or racially ambiguous or ethnically ambiguous. But again, no one is trying to say, well, I can't speak for other people because, like I said, this is like a huge thing. But for me personally, I'm not trying to say that I think that Whitney Alford is not black because she has two black parents and she self-identifies as black. She's clearly not white. So, I'm not going to say that she's not black, but I think that people are being willfully obtuse and really short-sighted because you have light-skinned people that already have their own internalized issues from colorism and things that they feel in the black community, that I feel like a lot of light-skinned people are taking on this cause and they're taking it very personally because they feel personally attacked. I've seen so many light-skinned people saying, oh, so am I not black? Am I not black? Am I not black? I have two parents and I'm light-skinned. Am I not black? Like, okay, so I can tell that you have some fucking issues that maybe for the last 10 years people have been telling you that you're not black. So now this just like snapped your little trigger and you about to fucking go on a rampage across the internet cursing out dark-skinned people. And it's not even that serious. Like, she looks racially ambiguous. She looks racially ambiguous. That doesn't mean anything. That's just how she looks. So that's the first camp. Is she black? Is she not black? She looks black. She doesn't look black. Light-skinned people don't look black. Woo, 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 whatever. You guys know I do not subscribe to colorism. I don't get down with that. I'm not trying to say that the girl is not black, but she doesn't look black. She looks racially ambiguous. To me, in my opinion, that just is what the fuck it is. Like, just is what it is. The second camp, and this is the conversation that I find more interesting than the colorism bullshit, the is she or is she not black, light skin, dark skin, woo woo woo, are people that are talking about, since this is his girlfriend, does this make Kendrick fake conscious? I feel like that is a much more interesting conversation than the whole colorism debate. Because in my opinion, you guys know how I feel about Kendrick, King Kunta, and his fucking album To Pimp a Jigaboo. You guys know how I feel about Kendrick. I think that Kendrick is a fake. I think that he's a fraud. I think that he's a fucking phony. I think that he crafted and created a pro-black, pro-conscious image thing to be different, to stand out from what other people were doing at the time, and to sell records. And for me personally, the existence of Whitney Alford and the way that she looks and the fact that he's been with her for 10 years but kept it on under wraps, kept her on ice, kept her a secret. BuzzFeed ran a whole expose article about, do you know about Kendrick's secret girlfriend? To me, that's just more proof that basically the nigga is a fucking fraud. He's a fraud. There's nothing wrong with Whitney Alford. There's nothing wrong with the way she looks. She's a light-skinned black girl. That's how she identifies. Cool, fine, whatever. Why keep her hidden? Why keep her a secret? This is my chick. She's a light-skinned black girl. We've been together 10 years. She's been holding me down. woo woo woo, this, that, and the third. Fine, that's fine. There's absolutely 100% nothing wrong with that. But keeping her a secret and then creating this whole image of, I love dark-skinned women, my type, I like them brown, just like my drink, the fuck you think, and, you know, I'm out here campaigning for dark-skinned women rights, and I'm putting nothing but dark-skinned girls in my videos, and I'm shouting from the mountaintop how much I love dark-skinned girls, and dark-skinned girls, and dark-skinned girls, and dark-skinned girls, and dark-skinned girls. Meanwhile, you're engaged to a light-skinned black girl. People feel misled. People feel like they had the wool pulled over their eyes so that he could, you know, kind of tap into what at the time was an untapped market, which is dark-skinned black women. Nobody was talking about dark-skinned black women. And then Kendrick came along. I mean, it's a brilliant business plan. It's a brilliant business model, again, to make you stand out, to create a consumer fan base, and to sell records. And that's just really how I feel about this nigga from day one. I think he has been a fake. I think that he's been a fraud. I think that he's been creating an image. And a part of that was to keep his real life girlfriend under wraps. And, you know, do this whole, I'm so into dark-skinned girls. If you are or aren't is whatever, it's really none of our business. But why make that such a huge part of your platform that you're standing on to sell your records? You know, it seems fake. It comes off as really fake, and just really disingenuous, and just really a move to sell records. Like everything else this nigga does is to fucking create an image to sell something to black people. And I do not like that. I do not like that. I have some stuff written down here. Because I've been on the internet all morning, just like reading and like screen capping and seeing what people have to say. So I have just some comments that I want to read to you guys. Fake ass frauds. Talking about Kendrick. Fake ass frauds pretending to be something they're not to eat off of the black community. I agree, you know. Now I see why Kendrick was writing so hard for Amethyst and that Billboard article. They're two of a kind, both fakes acting like they're down to make money off of dumb niggas. You know? You're pretending to be something you're not to make money. Be it you're a white Australian girl with an accent pretending to be some type of trap queen. Be it you just a regular nigga from Compton with a regular light-skinned black chick that wants to make records about your regular life, and you put on this fake pro-black conscious dark-skinned queen melanated blacker the berry shit to sell. It's the same thing to me. You're two of a kind. You're both fakes capitalizing off of the black community, and I'm not here for it. I don't like it. Kendrick makes a conscious effort to craft an image to get rich. Oh, this is when I left. Kendrick makes a conscious effort to craft an image to get rich. Okay, sorry, time out. A lot of people are saying, oh, people are upset because Kendrick is with a light-skinned girl, but he's been with her for 10 years. Oh, are y'all saying that he should break up with her? Are y'all saying that she's not dark enough? Are y'all saying this? Are y'all saying that? Me, personally, no one is saying that he should break up with her. I'm not saying that. She's been there, you know, she says day one. She's been there for 10 years. Break up with her for what? Nor am I saying that she's not dark enough, woo-woo, whatever. You guys know how I don't subscribe to colorism. I don't care about colorism. If she self-identifies as black, whatever, I don't care. She's not white. That's what matters to me. She's not white. So before I get into this, I don't want people saying, oh, you're just mad and you think he should break up with her. And woo-woo. That's not what I'm saying. None of this is about Kendrick breaking up with her. I don't think Kendrick should break up with her. I just personally have a problem with him crafting an image to sell records. Your girl is a light-skinned, ambiguous black chick. So what? Why are you hiding her and bullshitting people? Oh, to make money off the black community. For me, that's just what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to, okay? It's not about Whitney at all. And people arguing about her or whether she's black or not, that's just a bunch of chit-chat. I feel like the more important thing is it's not about her. It's about him. It's about Kendrick. And it's about other people like Kendrick that feel like they can come out here with this fake shit and make money off of black people. That shit burns me up. That shit rubs me the wrong motherfucking way. I'm not here for it, you know? Like, here's somebody who's a fucking fake, who lied about his girlfriend of 10 years, right? Who crafted a fake conscious image to sell records Meanwhile, you think niggas need to pull their pants up and respect themselves. And you think, meanwhile, our communities are fucked up. And meanwhile, you talk all this shit about dark-skinned queens, but you have a light-skinned girl at home. It's like, time after time after time, this nigga is showing you his true colors. He's a fucking fraud. He's a liar. He's a fraud. He's a coon. He's a coon. What, you know the saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. He's a coon. He's a fucking fake, conscious, fake, deep-ass, wannabe-ass nigga that's trying to sell records to the pro-black community, that's selling a nice form of radicalism light for white hipsters that listen to vinyl records and want to be down with the movement. You know, he's fake. He's fake. He's taking y'all niggas for a ride all the way to the bank. That's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it, right? You know? You can put all the fucking dark-skinned girls in videos that you want, but you're not really, you know, living that. And no one asked you to live that. You took it upon yourself to sell that to us. No one asked him to do that. Nobody. He could have put his girl in every single one of his videos, and I bet you people still would have supported him. No one asked you to do that. You took it upon yourself to try to sell us this fake shit. And now the truth is out. You a fake. That's what I feel like is the most important. Understanding, I mean, and again, this also kind of ties into the title thing, you know. Understanding that there's people that want to eat off of black struggle and black revolution. They don't actually want to be down with the movement. They just want to package it and sell it back to you and sell you something. That's what it's about for me. Personally, you know. And everybody arguing about her parents and light skin, dark skin, and all that shit. That's just dumb ass shit to me. People are acting real stupid. They're acting like they don't understand the way colorism works, and they're also acting like they don't understand the way that genetics work and the way that privilege works and this and that. Like, she came out, look at how she looks. She does look fucking ethnically ambiguous. She does still have 2 black parents and identifies black, so whatever. I don't care. She's not white. Like, arguing over all that is stupid. The more important thing is recognizing that this nigga is trying to capitalize off of black struggle and black revolution and tell you something. You know? Like, his black love is his black love. It is what it is. I also understand why, you know, dark-skinned girls feel hurt. They feel hurt by that. I personally don't. I don't give a fuck. But, you know, they feel hurt because, again, they feel like here was someone who was saying, oh, dark-skinned girls, dark-skinned girls, dark-skinned girls. And then at the end of the day, what does he have? He has a light-skinned girl. It's understandable that someone would feel hurt by that. And I just find it really weird the way that people don't have any empathy for others and they, like, don't understand. I also feel like that kind of gets more into colorism and this lack of empathy and this just, like, not giving a fuck about dark-skinned people and dark-skinned girls and just, you know, making them the butt of the joke and this and that. But that's neither here nor there, you know. Doesn't matter. I'm clearly not light-skinned, but, like, my whole life I've had people asking me, what am I mixed with? I pulled up to Whitney's the other day and the fucking boy, some little kid, boy didn't look older than 17 or 18, trying to flirt with me like, oh, you're so cute, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, what are you mixed with? I was like, huh? What are you mixed with? Nigga and nigga. Black and black. Black on both sides. Slave and slave. Like, I don't, like, but a lot of people feel, don't ask me why, especially when I had straight hair, like I had ethnically ambiguous features. They thought I was East Indian. They thought I was this. They thought I was that. Like, fucking, the way that you look and appearances, especially when it comes to race and ethnicity, is also about more than skin color. So let's not pretend that people are just formulating opinions and or hating on her because she's light skinned. Let's please not do that. Let's not do that. So that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. I could care less about the girl being light skinned, dark skinned, whatever. She's not white, so there's that. She is racially ambiguous. She is typical of a nigga from Cali or a nigga from Compton because a lot of those niggas do have colorism issues and issues with self-hate. So they want to get a more light-skinned girl or a more ethnically ambiguous girl. That is what it is. There's really no denying or disputing that or arguing about that. And Kendrick is a fake and a coon. The end. So those are my thoughts about that. Like I said, this shit is blowing up the internet. People are very upset. They're very angry. I guess that's just all I gotta say about it. It's just more proof to me that this nigga's a coon. Every day he further confirms that he is a coon. But I do think saying that she's not black is weird. We know her. We've seen pictures of her parents. We know the genetic makeup of her parents. However, despite the fact that she's white, she is ethnically ambiguous. So let's think critically and have critical conversations if we're going to talk about this. Let's just not be like, oh, bitter black bitches. Oh, angry light-skinned people. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Stupid. So that's it. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Food for thought as always. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure this video is gonna have tons of angry Kendrick Lamar stands talking all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Your fave is a coon. I've already recorded a video on how black on black crime is a myth, because for some reason Kendrick Lamar stands love bringing up black on black crime for no fucking reason. So maybe y'all will get that video this week. But until then, see you guys next time. Food for thought as always. Peace.